Every year my dad's got this spot in his lawn that just never wants to stay green throughout the summer, and it has a couple different problem issues that you can't always see right off the bat. One, it's a little bit sloped, and so his sprinklers are hitting and covering this area, but a lot of the water is running off and moving somewhere else. And also the subsoil is pretty heavy clay. When we brought the topsoil in to cover this area up, it's really rocky underneath, but then we've got about a 6 or 8 inch layer of kind of a clay topsoil on top of it. So not only does the clay resist the water and allows it to run off, but the slope, it just normally runs off anyway. So we've got this really neat product, and it's called TurfMax. It's from a company called Green As It Gets, and this is a soil treatment for lawn. And it's not just a fertilizer. What it is it actually gets down into the soil and conditions the soil so problem areas like this can be repaired. And what it does is it works on the natural biology and chemistry that's going on in the soil, and it enhances that. So it's got some soil conditioner, some natural organic matter to help build the soil back up, but it has beneficial microbes and mycorrhiza and microbiology in here that's going to really encourage activity in the soil. It's going to build the root system up, it's going to encourage the grass to grow, and it's really going to help condition that clay soil so that water and nutrient can penetrate down into the soil and make that nutrient water available to the plants a lot longer. It's going to help with the slope so that the water will actually penetrate in. So it's going to help with a lot of different problems. So the Green As It Gets is really easy to apply. I've just got a pocket knife here in my pocket. I'm going to open it up. This bag will cover about 50 square feet. So it's great for treating problem areas that you've just been struggling with. Maybe you've got a spot where disease likes to get every year, or you've got a spot that you just can't get the water to penetrate in. And so a bag like this is going to cover an area about, as long as my rake. So my rake's about five and a half feet tall, and so we're going to cover an area from about here over, and we should be able to cover about 50 square feet with it. So I'm going to spread this out. I've got my helper to come and help spread it. We're just going to spread this out and then rake it through the grass. We want about 1/4 of an inch of this over this whole area. So we're going to take it and try and spread it as evenly through the grass as possible. It's nice if you can mow the grass a little bit before you apply the Green As It Gets, so that you've got a little bit shorter grass there. We're going to try and work this all through this area. And that's pretty much how it works. So we're going to try and distribute this through a 5 foot by 10 foot area. I'll probably grab a leaf rake to work that a little bit more through the soil, but we want to treat that spot after you get the TurfMax applied. All right. You want to water it really well. So usually not just a normal watering, but do a double watering. So run your sprinklers through a cycle and then turn around and run them through another cycle. It'll get that soil the TurfMax to work its way down into the soil. It'll start releasing that natural biology into the soil, and you'll start to see the grass recover. Usually takes a couple weeks, but just in a short amount of time you'll see that grass really take off and start to improve in some of these damaged or stressed areas. So really easy to apply, does a pretty good sized spot. I got a little bit more raking to do to get it nice and even through here, but that's how the TurfMax works, and so easy to apply. Really will help fix some of those trouble spots, some of those problem areas that you're struggling with your lawn.